rompiendo. Ahora te pone a llorar, también te pone a sufrir, mientras yo te ponía a viajar. Yo nunca casi la he podido llegarle. Tu cuerpo sabe elevarse cuando tú fuiste a grabar. Dice que no me conoce, no. Y si me ha visto se supone. Good morning, good afternoon, YouTube. So here's a remix to the video I uploaded. I mean, I did a video, and it was on mute. You know, it's a funny story. You know, it was on mute because I'm new to YouTube. So I was doing a video, and then I'm not gonna edit stuff, by the way. So if I come out looking funny, whatever, just laugh about it. I mean, that's how life is. But so I was uploading, and then for some reason, you know, I thought I was gonna ask me about the mic, and it ends up that it was asking me about photos. So me doing the video, I didn't think, you know, it was I thought it was gonna record and just, you know, just the sound's gonna be on, you know, but you know, it was the photos, you know, it wasn't really the music. But okay, but anyways, purpose of this video is, you know, how much of the mind does when it comes to bodybuilding, fitness, exercise, whatever, movement, whatever, you know, mostly bodybuilding though, and fitness, and it's just basically weightlifting. I mean, so how much does the mind come into play? What percentage? I mean, people say 80% is nutrition, 20% is exercise. Where does the mind come into play though? And that's the question I'd ask myself, and I'm sure, and now you're probably questioning like, damn, because I mean, bodybuilders in the golden era, I mean, they used to train for like 3 hours, 2 hours, sometimes maybe 5 hours, you know. And then like people nowadays is like overtraining, and then I'm sure they took less steroids than now, because now what they got is fucking potent shit. One little freaking, I don't know what it is, man. I'm not like, you know, one little, I don't know, drop could be like, what I mean, I'm guessing bodybuilders took like, you know, for months, you know, and each bodybuilder is different, you know. I mean, Robbie already took roids. I think it was a week before competition. You know, it wasn't like an ongoing thing, but anyways, so I mean, there's no way, you know, you're gonna train to be a champion or train, you know, just half-assing it. Just people who just, for some reason, everybody looks the same. You look at new bodybuilding, like the generation now, it's like a lot of the bodybuilders look the same, and people too. It's not that I'm like always like looking at them and stuff, but you know, it's the same thing. I don't know. It's like bodybuilders from the back in the day. It's like, oh, you know when Eric come in, Ed Corney, you know, Robbie, you know, Danny Padilla, Arnold was a mental freak. Thanks for reminding me, Arnold. You're a mental freak. You know, I mean, you won Olympias. Arnold won Olympias by his mind itself. Like I think it was, don't know exactly what year, but I think he was going up against Sergio Oliva, and then Arnold was like, I think it was the last pose down. Arnold was just like, here you go ahead. And then as he was walking across the stage, Arnold started posing again. Bam, bam. He did the double bicep, front double bicep. You know, he won that Olympia just by doing that. Tells you how much the mind. See, Arnold didn't care if he fainted, if he threw up, and he threw up a couple of times. Check out his interviews, you know. But he wasn't afraid of like to go all out, you know. So it's you gotta really stand for something. And like, if I'm gonna do this, it's like I'm gonna like do or die, man. It's like, it's not that you're doing the do or die like all the time, you know, but it's one of those things where it's like you gotta know when to push it, you gotta know when to take it easy, you know. It's like, I mean, of course you can't go like heavy all the time, you can't go light all the time, you know. You gotta know how to train, you know. You gotta keep coming up with, you know, new ways, whether it's pyramids, whether it's supersets, drop sets, or maybe coming up with your own style. I mean, you don't know, do drop sets and supersets. I don't know. You don't know. That's the beauty about life. Like, you can always improve. Like, don't get stuck in like following what people say too much. As long as your form is correct, when you're doing supersets, drop sets, as long as your form is correct, you can cheat a little bit, but you gotta know when to cheat, guys. You gotta know when to cheat. All my ladies out there, all my fellas out there, keep your abs tight and back straight. Simple as that. I've been training for about close to 5 years, because the first 2 years didn't count. I mean, I was just BSing. Like, I had to define myself. How to train. I was in there. Just asking. Like I used to ask like the buff dudes, the swole dudes, and like most of them were arrogant. They were just, oh, do this, do that, and that's it. They just left. Like they weren't like I don't know. They weren't like, oh yeah, sure, I can help you out. A lot of them were like one dude was like, sure, pay me. It's like pay me. Like, I'm a personal trainer, pay me. I mean, and I understand them. You got to get paid, but at the same time, it's like money, and less passion, reason why are you doing it? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't get paid, you ain't gonna do it. So it's like, you don't get paid, you're not gonna weightlift. It's just gonna get fat and just be all like, it's like, that's the thing. Shouts out to Robbie Robinson. This dude is like 60 something, close to 70 years old, and he's still shredded or cut. It's like, don't get caught up with shredded too. Because I mean, the mind is very powerful. Keep you reminding yourself that, guys. The mind, I'll say, man, it's I don't know, man. It's a big percentage, I'll say. There's no way you go in there training like, I mean, you could, like I said, you could go in there and just be like, I mean, if you have genetics, maybe you could do 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I don't know. I mean, it really just depends. I mean, one thing I learned is like, the less intense you train, the less results you get. The more intense you train, and this is from like Serge Nubret. He used to train for like 5 hours, 4 hours. He didn't even drink water. I think one of his latest interviews, he was like, man, if I would have gone back, I would have drank more water, which, he didn't drink water, and he should have, and I guess bodybuilders, they used to overtrain, I guess what you'll call it now, but yeah, man, so the mind is very powerful. There's no way you could, develop a physique, with 20, putting in 20%. I mean, you can go hard for 50 minutes, an hour, but I mean, you can also go hard for, 2 hours. It's not really about how heavy you go. It's more about pumping the blood in, it's more about, just keep pushing it. Just keep, finding new ways to push yourself, reinventing yourself. I mean, who says you can't mix kinesthetics with bodybuilding, whatever? Keep mixing stuff up, why not? Why not? I mean, don't do cardio because you're going to burn muscle. I mean, the mind is powerful, man. The mind is, I mean, that's the reason why Arnold, I think he dominated, so much. He was a mental freak, man. And it's an example of how much the mind plays into bodybuilding. It's like, oh, I get anxious, I can't train for that long. It's overtraining, so it's like, it really just depends, man. What you're doing it for. It's like, don't expect, the best results with putting in 50%. You got to put in 200%. Put in 200%, like I said, it's not always about how heavy you go. It's mostly about form, I mean, weight matters, but it's, you got to know how to train, read articles, look at the best in bodybuilding. I don't know, look up, different types of training, that's new types of training. Who says you can't look up to new types of training? I mean, getting where you fit in. Decisions, guys. Mind is key, though. There's no way you're gonna have a weak mind, and expect, great results. You can't be good being great. You can't be great being good. Or should I say the other way around? You can't be great being good. And you can be good but not great. something like that. Anyways, it's my first video. My well, the other one was my first video, but it was on mute. But I mean, so I'm gonna just leave it on there. You know, it's gonna be the mute video with the most views. I don't know. It's just, why not? I don't know. But let me know if you guys have any comments. You guys want to see any new videos? You guys have any questions? Feel free to ask. I'll get on it as soon as I can. You know, smile when you're in the gym. You know, I think doing exercise, it's a blessing. It's a gift. You know, whatever you believe in, you gotta stay positive. You know, you gotta be that rich piano mentality. You gotta put in that 5%. Be that 5%. Don't worry if people not doing it. It's like if everybody's obese, then you're not gonna train. It's like if everybody's trains, you know, whatever it is, man. It's, you gotta just, you know, be you. The mind is key though. Keep your mind and muscle connection. The mind and the muscle have, when you're training, they have to connect. It's like, don't go just through the movements. That's one thing I'm still working on that. I've been training for a while, but I'm still trying to better myself. It's like you always gotta, you know, keep on pushing it, keep on trying to better yourself. If not, then, you know, you'll stop growing. You just stop being, you know, developing the Greek goddess physique, the Greek god physique, whatever your goals are. But the mind is key. You can't have a strong body with a weak mind. Isn't that funny? You can't be successful without faith. That's a joke, right? Anyways, guys, hit me up on my Instagram, Danny Fitness Inc. Finesse clothing line. It's coming out. Or should I say, apparel, garment? It's gonna be. I think I might call it garments. I mean, I'm not trying to make it. I don't know. It's like everybody has a clothing line. Everybody has an apparel. I want to be different. Like, I just want to, like, empower people. You know, like when somebody wears my stuff, it's like, oh yeah, he stands for that, man. You better be willing. You can't wear my clothing. You can't wear my garments. You know, being a 50% as dude. You know, or 50% as lady. You know, whatever girl. Not putting in hard work. You know. Shouts out to all my ladies putting in hard work. There's some ladies out there who put in harder work than a lot of guys. A lot of guys be hating on them. Fellas, step it up. Don't hate. There's plenty of success to go around to be hating. Alright, so check me out on my Instagram. Comment below if you guys want me to do a video. And all my haters out there, hate. All my lovers out there, love me. But whatever it is, stay positive. You know, you have your purpose.